So I previously did a video of the Schrade old timer Bowie knife and snowblind knife, I guess they call it that. And the first impressions did not go very well, but now I'm going to actually review the knives themselves. And unfortunately, I can't get outside to mess around. I did do some stuff off camera, but we'll get to that. So this is the actual review. So I want to start this review with the folding knife, and I actually like this knife. The clip is solid. It's kind of weird looking. I wish it was on the other side, but whatever. And it's got camo and orange camo, and I actually kind of like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It's pretty smooth when it comes out. There we go. And it feels good in the hand. It's a liner lock. It's got no wiggle or play on it, front to back, side to side. And this thing came razor sharp, like literally shaving sharp. I have bald patches on my arm from this. So the folding knife, this old timer, I guess they call it a snowblind knife. But this folding knife is actually really nice. I like this. I'm probably going to carry this with me. I like the way it looks. I like the sharpness of it. And I just like this knife. This big behemoth, on the other hand, kind of a different story. So the sheath for it is just standard nylon. It feels like there's plastic around the edge, but not all the way through. So it's not going to last very long. It's okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to cut through it, and I really don't think I will anyways. I'll get to that in a minute, but the belt loop for it is overly sized. It's kind of ridiculous. And this thing is going to flop around on you. And for the retention strap, it's got this stupid Velcro on it, and then you flip it over. And I don't understand the point of that. Why put all this Velcro on here? Like, what are you going to do? Fold it all the way up? And then what? It doesn't do anything. It literally makes no sense and serves no purpose. And if we watched the first impressions video, I honestly couldn't figure it out. So it just made me feel like an idiot. I see no need for all this Velcro and all this extra strap. It's just, it's weird, it's stupid, but yeah, let's take a look at this big ass knife. So this is the old timer Bowie by Schrade. I don't know if you can see that. And honestly, I cannot believe they put their name on this. Apparently this kind of knife, the old-timer Bowie, has been around for a very long time with the 10-inch blade. But this seems to be an updated version, and it's very cheap, and you can tell. When I first saw this, I love big Bowie knives, so I got excited, and the whole package was $20 at Walmart, and I had to get it, but wow, the quality control on this was absolutely terrible. So the knife, the edge itself, came duller than a butter knife. I've seen spoons sharper than this thing. The weird thing is the spine here, they usually when you cut out a blade, you take it to the sander and you smooth that out. This is actually kind of rough and a little bumpy, and it's got like some burrs in it, and that edge is sharper than the actual edge of the blade. And that was ridiculous. I did manage to get this sharp, but it took me about 20-30 minutes on a stone to finally get it sharp. And even now, it's not razor sharp, it ain't shaving sharp, but it's sharp enough. Now, off camera earlier today, I did a little bit of chopping with it, and right in here, you can really feel that shock in your hand, and it really hurt my fingers a lot. And I'm used to chopping with knives and machetes and stuff, and I'm not used to that kind of shock, so that was really disappointing. And I'm sure it's not going to show up on camera, so I'm not going to try it and probably break some, but if I shake this knife, I can hear something rattling around in the handle. What could possibly be rattling around in there? Shouldn't it just be scale against blade against scale with epoxy and stuff? Like, what could possibly be rattling in there? Nothing's loose. Absolutely nothing. Yet, something inside this handle rattles a bit. And that's disconcerting. And then there's these brass pins on here. They're not flush with the handle. They kind of stick out but on an angle, and it's just really, really bad quality control. This side they're fine, but this side they both stick up and they both come out on an angle. And did a 6-year-old make this? Is this like a Chinese sweatshop knife? The quality control on this was just abysmal, and the fact that it was so dull. And the handle scales, they're just plastic. They look like my Carter or something. They're just plastic. They're terrible. And when I first took this knife out, it's not heavy at all. And with that dull edge on it and this plastic handle and how bad this handle is, I literally felt like I was holding a child's toy. And I would have felt perfectly fine giving this to a kid because it was so dull. There's no way any kid would actually get hurt on this thing. I would rather give a kid this out of the package than a frickin' butter knife. I don't know. I just cannot believe Schrade put their name on that, because Schrade makes some nice stuff. Now, when I look at this folding knife, the fit and finish of this is really nice. I'm not a huge fan of black coatings, but whatever. And this thing is so razor sharp. Everything is smooth and solid. And then in the same package, you get this big disaster of a knife. Now, yeah, I only paid $20 for it, and I did manage to eventually get it sharp. You know it's not going to hold its edge. At best, this is 440A. So it's just cheap Chinese steel. Now, I know on my channel, I have a lot of cheap knives, and I say, oh, just because it's made in China don't mean it sucks, or just because it's cheap don't mean it sucks. This one kind of sucks. And when I move it like that, I can actually hear the rattling in it. I think all you're going to hear is my wrist cracking. I really wish the camera would pick that up, because I would like to know what exactly is rattling in here. I can't move anything, so I don't know. But when I first saw this knife sitting on this shelf, I see this giant Bowie knife, and I get excited because I'm a sucker for Bowies. But the moment I held this in my hand, I was instantly disappointed. I'm 100% positive I could have made a better knife. And as I'm looking at this right now, where the guard is, you can see the extra space in there. I don't know how well that's going to show up. But there's gaps on both sides. They could have maybe filled that with something. I don't know. It looks sloppy. It just looks really bad. And overall, I'm actually quite disappointed with this knife. It looks cool. But the moment you hold this, you know you have something cheap. Like, it feels like a toy. It really does. And I know I could have done better. I'm thinking of taking it to a sander sometime, or to a grinder, and reprofiling this edge a bit. Maybe I can get it to sharpen up better. I'm honestly considering taking these piece of crap plastic hand scales off of here and making something better for it. But I don't know if I really want to waste my time on this piece of crap. So if you see at Walmart Christmas 2017 bundles, they have all the knife packages and everything. So my camera just died. Sorry about that. I had to swap out the batteries. But what I was going to say is if you're willing to just pay $20 for this folding knife, you're going to get a decent folding knife that you overpaid for. But it's a nice knife. And in all honesty, $20 for this knife, maybe. But this thing is just, I don't know. I'm going to beat the absolute crap out of this one day and see just what it can take. I know it's going to destroy my hand, and I will almost certainly destroy this knife. But it's just such a shame because it looks so cool. I love Bowie knives. I love the looks and the design of it. And I want to like this knife. I really do, but I don't. I can't. It's either their quality control is just non-existent or I got a lemon. Either way, I'm super disappointed with it. And I would suggest to you to stay away from this package if you see it at Walmart. So don't buy that knife. Buy something better. They got much better options out there. So that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Make sure you subscribe. And anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.